They get it back. James checked in for Bryant.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for New Orleans.
Moving against Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Here's Jordan. And Washington again with the bucket.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Wilkins with the ball. Picked up by Artest. Got that bucket in no time at all. 10 points for Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Here's Jordan. And Washington again with the bucket.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
Yeah, in fact, that's the shot they've used from that range, Clark, to get 8 of their last 10 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Here's Robinson. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Washington shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
You know, it's such a treat to watch the game for a living. It doesn't stand still. It keeps evolving. And as we see the leadership changing hands, a new commissioner, new owners, I think that process will continue. And hopefully they'll strike that balance between preserving the tradition of the game while also continuing to attract new fans.
Now Yao inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumps those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. And both free throws good for LeBron.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues. Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Dishes to Leonard. Lets it go from deep.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. James kicks to Durant. It's stolen by Nance. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how a brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
And Washington making a change. Wade's checked in. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Durant dishes to Wilkins. LeBron passes to Wilkins. Shot clock at 5. And it's Durant missing.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
Los Angeles trails by 14. Here's Wilkins. Fires the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
And he uses the glass on the layup. And Washington leads by 13.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. .40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Nance.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out,
now.
Oh. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Out to Wade. Wade left side. 6 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. Durant against Nance. And Durant, here we go. Leonard with no one around. And it's Leonard again missing. Washington leading now by 11. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Wilkins. Durant is up there with Larry Nance. Then there's Yao. And it's LeBron in the point guard position.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin. And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Yao with it. Oh, yeah. That's the turnaround.
Ah, the turnaround jumper. That was a thing of beauty.
Outside Pippen. Durant wide open. He fires. From outside off the mark. Lets it go with the 3. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
The drive by Wade. Pippen against James. Second chance shot. Pippen, no luck.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Reedy's checked in for Yao. Malone comes in for Nance. Griffin's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Nelson is subbed in for James. Reed with it. He's picked up by Irving. Now Griffin inside. Wilkins kicks to Reed. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Here's Jordan. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Jordan's got 23 points.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low. He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds here.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Well, they've also really been down in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player. Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shots. You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
Goes up on the wing. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Dominique Wilkins. The drive by Jordan. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Griffin kicks to Wilkins. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Wilkins has got 14 points now in the second half.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
James in the post. Defended by Wilkins. Here's Robinson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And Washington leads by 8.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Griffin goes in, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He drops the first one. That narrows the gap to 7. And Los Angeles with some changes. Now checked in for Reed. Nance comes in for Karl Malone. And James subbed in for Jameer Nelson.
He was very composed on that trip to the stripe. He's close to being a one-possession game now.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on the low block. I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he preferred to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 8. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles with some changes. Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. And Lillard subbed in for Wilkins. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He challenged this group to really go for it, saying, now's the time when winners take control. Now let's go out there and take it to them. Guys, a nice pep talk. We'll see if he got him going.
6 to shoot. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Well, he had just 1 turnover in the first half, and he's already surpassed that total here in the second.
Here's Jordan. Robinson dishes to Jordan. That's good. And now a 10-point Washington lead.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Jordan. From 12 feet out. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Out to Nance. Lillard, the pass to Durant. Here's Yao. Off target. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Michael Jordan.